What's up, guys? This is Key and Rick from P's and Q's. We're here today to talk about our 8-year anniversary. It's been a crazy year. 2020 was bonkers. I didn't know which way it was going at one point. We were on lockdown for a few months. The shop was closed. We didn't know if tomorrow was promised anymore. I didn't know if I had enough underwear to survive the lockdown. But it's been crazy. We fought through it. I mean, I want to thank the community, our friends, our family that helped purchase stuff online to keep us afloat. There were a couple purchases from friends that probably didn't even like the shirt we designed, but just wanted to support anyways, and that's all love, and that's the reason why we're still around, because a lot of people see us more as a community before we're a store. And to still be here today, it's definitely, it's amazing, it's a dream. We're still living our dream, and we're able to connect with some of our friends with this really dope collection we're doing called Not Today. It expresses, it means that we're not going to close today. We're going to keep on going, keep on fighting. It's a pretty sick collection. I love it. It's a lot of hard work that was designed behind it. It took a lot of time. But regardless, we want to thank you for 8 glorious years here at P's and Q's. Thank you to the community. Thank you to everyone, every each one of you. But, you know, it's been a long time, but, you know, hopefully there's going to be more to come. So keep your eyes out, and hopefully everyone stay safe, pretty much. Wise words. Here's some words from the homies that were part of the project.
I'm Shepard Ferry from Obey Clothing. I started doing street art, incorporating the Obey motif 30 plus years ago. The brand really developed after me making my own t-shirts into a full-fledged line in the year 2000. It's always been about my influences of skateboarding, punk rock, graffiti, hip hop, underground culture in general, and you know, applying that to what's going on at the street level. The Obey P's and Q's design collaboration t-shirt is inspired by a well-known Philadelphia motif, the Liberty Bell, combining that with the Obey icon face, which is probably the brand's best-known icon and one of my best-known images. Yeah, I love the Liberty Bell because it's cracked, so it's a nice metaphor for you know, where we're coming from. Iconic, but a little cracked, a little warped. You know, we'd rather comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. That's where we're coming from. So I think it works for that idea, as well as being immediately relatable to Philly. Philly to me is a city that has, you know, all sorts of obvious things about a bigger city, but also tons of grimy nooks and crannies that allow, I think, some of the most eccentric, unique people to flourish. Back when I was living in Providence, so a bunch of my best friends from art school were from Philadelphia. They started a space art collective called Space 1026 there in Philly, and I've done a lot of mural projects in Philly. And you know, that side of creativity where people get by on little money and yet they're still held in high regard socially. It's a kind of a unique situation. Skateboard culture is alive and well in Philly. A lot of great riders from Philly. So yeah, it's my style. The importance of small businesses and shops like P's and Q's to the community is that shopping shouldn't just be about accumulating stuff. It should be connecting with a culture and like-minded people, letting some molecules collide, creating a you know, a hub for people to exchange ideas and, you know, just hang out and do their thing. You know, what can happen from that is very different than what happens just with online retail. The skate shops and record stores that I grew up going to made such a profound impact on me. I think that needs to exist into the future for just people to develop as well-rounded human beings that exchange ideas face to face.
I'm Ben, and this is...
I'm Bobby, and together we are the 100.
We've been in business 17 years. And we love P's and Q's.
We love P's and Q's.
We do love P's and Q's. That's fam right there.
Yeah, so P's and Q's asked us to do this collaboration for their anniversary, and it's inspired by Abacus Takeout, which was, Abacus was their initial endeavor. That's where we met the guys. We started stocking our product in that store. And so the graphic is inspired by Chinese takeout, trying to mimic what a generic takeout spot would look like.
Hey, Rick and Key, why the fuck you celebrating an 8-year anniversary?
I miss Philly.
Yeah, I miss eating in Philly.
Yeah. I miss partying in Philly.
Yeah, Philly's fun.
Yeah.
Spending a day visiting a couple museums, going to see the Rocky statue for some reason. They have a statue of a fictional character. Shops like P's and Q's and small businesses to community, I think they are the community. Like they're like they are the lifeline of a community, the heartbeat of a community.
Yeah, I think it goes to that conversation that we've been having a lot recently, just around, let's say, police presence or gentrification. There is something to be said for people coming from within the community, building within the community, succeeding within the community, because they genuinely seem to care about the people that live there, as opposed to outsiders or people who are coming in from out of town to exploit a situation or just make their money and leave. There is a different sense of balance there. And so it is really important to support people who are born, bred, breathe, eat, live, and love the community that you live in, because they're going to care for you because they live there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it?
All right.
That's it, guys.
We love you, Rick. Love you, Keith.
Love you guys.
Miss you guys.
Miss everyone at P's and Q's.
Yeah.
They're just blurs.
Yeah.
They're blurs hanging out with those guys.
Whatever it is, like we're hanging out for 2-3 days, and like Bobby said earlier, P's and Q's really is family. It's like going to see my cousins or something, you know.
I don't think we would have the same impression of Philadelphia if it wasn't for having our family there.
Yeah.